The tire tracks left by the delivery truck gave him a glimmer of hope to escape. He cut a piece of wood to match the size of the truck's undercarriage, secretly snipped a brand logo from another piece of clothing, and sewed it onto his prison uniform t-shirt. When the driver returned to the prison, he grabbed the board, rolled under the truck, wedged himself between the steel beams, and covered his body with the plank. He slipped right past the strict gate inspection undetected. But less than 500 meters beyond the prison walls, the truck suddenly stopped. His heart stopped. He thought he'd been caught, but the driver had only pulled over to use the bathroom. He slid out from under the truck and hid behind the tire. As the driver prepared to return, he darted to the front and circled to the other side, staying completely out of the driver's sight. The engine roared to life. The driver never checked the rearview mirror. He hid in the absolute blind spot of the side mirror, used the dead angle to break free, and ran into the woods. He stripped off his outer prison uniform, revealing the altered t-shirt. He was finally free. He hitchhiked back to his hometown to find his daughter, only to discover her house surrounded by police. News of his escape had spread across the entire state. Cornered, he desperately needed a hiding spot and noticed a patrol car tailing him. He blended into the crowd and slipped into a supermarket just before closing time. In the bathroom, he pried open a ceiling panel and climbed into the crawl space. An officer soon entered to search, but only used the toilet and left. He breathed a huge sigh of relief and hid in the ceiling overnight. The next day, the supermarket was packed. He didn't move an inch, only daring to come out for food after closing at night. He carefully made his way to the shelves, studied the camera angles, and stayed entirely in blind spots. He lay on the ground, trying to reach food with a long grabber, but got nothing. In the end, he had to survive on baby food, the only section without security cameras. Watching news of the manhunt for him on a screen, he revised his plan. He snuck into the security room again and cut the store's surveillance for 10 minutes. Done. In those 10 blind minutes, he moved freely between the shelves. Luckily, he found a hollow hidden partition, a perfect secret hideout. He climbed to the top of the partition, cleaned it out, brought in supplies, and even installed his own monitor. And so, right under the police's noses, he moved into this hidden nest and lived a safe, well-fed life.